Well, in my last disassembly video and fiasco, I realized that I really didn't need to disassemble it because there wasn't anything wrong with the lower bearing on the rod. So let's put it back together. What do you say?
So, where do we start? Goodness. Alright, it's in there. Alright, so we got that bearing all cleaned out. It's seated properly. I'm going to put a little, I actually washed it out with brake clean. So, I'm going to put a little lube back in it. This is Ultra Slick by Permatex. Works good. And it's sticky. That seems good. Now, let me see. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to polish this shaft up. This is for the kickstart, and this part of the shaft actually rides on the oil seal. So with that as rusty as it is, I'm betting that we'd have a leak there. So let me go see if I can get that fixed up. All right, that looks a lot better, huh? Polish that puppy up a little bit. All right, so this hole on this end, through here, and then into, into this hole. And this hole has been modified, fixed. Let me see how tight this fits. Well, if I was in somebody's shop, this is awful loose. Now there is an oil seal on this side that should prevent the oil from coming out, but I'm a little concerned about this. But I don't have the skill or the tools to fix that. I think this will take up the slack, and prevent it from leaking. So let's put that in there right now. We're going to need probably that one right there. All right, that will seal that up nicely, I'm sure. What we have to do, hold these in place. If I was only coordinated. There's the gear on the back. We got that in there. We put that through there. And I hope you can see this. You probably can't. But, so we got it all in now. Next, what's next? Well, boys and girls, we're going to have to put this back in. This goes, let me clean that off a little bit. Let me get some clean paper. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been working out here all day. I think I took this thing apart 3 times. Either something I forgot or a problem that I didn't know existed. The worst was the kickstart lever. It would never release. And what I found was there's a little tiny pin that goes on top of the spring inside over here that causes the pawl to catch inside a drum and turn the engine over. Then when you turn it back the other way, it just slides past, ratchets. You can hear it. Well, that little pawl has that spring pushing a pin which pushes the pawl out so it makes contact. And when you turn this, the pawl catches, moves a gear in there that moves this gear. So, that little pin had a nick in it. And when you pushed it down, in other words, when you went backwards, you push it back down, and it would stick down and stay there. So this thing was just basically freewheeling then. It never caught. So, that was the 3rd time I took it apart. The other time, I did something wrong. And just a dumb thing. Put the crank in backwards. So anyway, I had to take it back apart again. Couldn't get the cases to mate. They wouldn't go in far enough. So I found it without destroying anything. So tomorrow, I guess I'll come out and spend some more time putting things back together. I got to take my clutch back off because I have to have it off to get the gears and everything on here. And I'm tired right now. So I'm going to go grab me a cup of coffee and watch another episode of NCIS. I think I'm up to the 9th season. Only 9 more to go.